Correct. One thing the gentleman say is as I understand it, we are not paying them. We will pay them. For working today, they will get a hamburger on Tuesday sometime, maybe, perhaps. But for a lot of people, that's a hardship. A lot of federal workers are of modest means. I would point to our Capitol Hill police here. I had conversations with a number of them. Leaves are canceled. Some of them have had plans for a very long period of time. They can't get sick. They are not being paid. They will be paid. They'll get a hamburger on Tuesday, maybe sometime, depending on how long this whole thing drags on. This has risen to a point of absurdity. It started out to stop Obamacare from going into effect on October 1st and went into effect. It then became chipping away at Obamacare in ways they knew the president would never sign a bill to do. But I heard just earlier today from a gentleman from Texas saying this is all about the debt and deficit. If it's all about the debt and deficit, this is pretty easy. Let's bring up the continuing resolution that would actually reduce spending from current levels, continue government for 6 weeks while we sit down and negotiate how we're going to deal with longer-term structural problems in our economy, dealing meaningfully with our debt and deficit. That seems pretty darn simple to me. Seems to me we're pretty close to agreement there. But unfortunately, I think there's 30 or 40 Republicans whose agenda is still to stop or repeal Obamacare. So I believe the gentleman who spoke today was probably speaking out of school and not speaking for them. But what he said, and I believe what a majority of Republicans want to do, you could get Democrats to agree to in a minute. Bring up the continuing resolution. We're not very happy with the further reduction in spending levels across the board. Dumb way to cut, but we'll accept it for 6 weeks while we work out a longer-term deal. With that, I yield back the balance of my time.